Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about business issue, health issues and life issues. Okay, so let's dive into the reason why we are here. On today's video, I want to talk about things to know before you start your egg business. These were some of the things that I didn't know before I started my egg business, and I have to learn the hard way. So that's why I want to do this video, so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made. Why? Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Number one, things to know before you start your egg business. Please know your target market. Find your clients before you start the egg business. Find them, identify them, talk to them before you start your egg business, because eggs are perishable goods. Okay, the expiring date for eggs, normal eggs, will take between 3 to 4 weeks to 5 to 6 weeks. All right, so you don't want to start the egg business, keep the egg for like 2 weeks before you start getting clients. Imagine the expiring date is 3 weeks. What happens then? Before the retailer buys your eggs, it stays at their place at a week. Then by the time the end user is buying it, the end consumer is buying the egg is already spoiled. That is not good for your business. That will affect your brand, and as a business starting up, it is not good for you. So please try to identify your clients, talk to them before you start your egg business. Very important. Number two, okay, pricing. All right, so before you start your egg business, try to do like a market survey or inquiry. Find out from the clients how much they are buying these eggs, and also from the supplier how much they are willing to sell the eggs to you. Okay, so these are very key important, because to help you in pricing, so that you are not pricing the eggs too high or too low. Okay, so that's another key thing you need to watch out for. So number three, find your supplies, because these eggs will not be produced by yourself. You can produce these eggs, so you need to find your suppliers, those who are going to support you or supply you with these eggs before you can deliver it to your client. So that is very key and important. Look for the suppliers before you start your egg business. Yes. Another thing to know before starting your egg business is, please, the transport system that you're going to use. Okay, let's say that you're doing like thousands, you're a distributor and you're going to be dealing in thousands, buying thousands crates of eggs. Then the transport system you want to use will definitely be a truck. Okay, but let's say you are doing like 150, something around 100, then probably you need a taxi or Uber. But maybe you are starting low, so on a small note, so you probably are doing like 20 crates, because that was the client you were able to convince to start with you. So you're doing 20 crates a week. I would advise that you use a public transport, yes, so that you don't incur more costs at the beginning of your business. Okay, tip number 5. So another thing you want to watch out for is get an experienced egg driver. Get experienced egg driver. Very important. Not all drivers can convey the eggs safely from their supplier to your premises, your work premises. And no, so please get drivers who are into egg business, that they do understand the egg business, they know how to handle the eggs properly. Do you understand? And will be able to transport your eggs safely to its destination. This is very key and important. If not, by the time the eggs get to your end, you are going to find a lot of crack, if not half of your goods. I do not know, and that will really affect you big time as a small business or a small scale business that is just starting out. All right, so you want to watch out for that. Okay, so let's move on to the next tip. All right, so let's talk about your capital. Okay, depending on the size of your business. So let's say you are starting small, and probably you've been able to talk to, like, let's say 10 clients, and they are willing to buy like 2 crates of eggs in a week. So it means that you're only delivering 20 crates of eggs in a week. So with that, you don't need huge capital to start, and it will help you to be able to determine the capital you want to start the business with. But of course, as time goes on, demand would increase, then you would of course increase your capital. But let's say you are doing 100 crates, or 100, 150, based on the inquiry you made, and the clients you've been able to convince to buy things from you. All right, so with that too, yeah, it means that you might need a amount of capital, of course, yeah, to start the business. But if you're doing like 1,000 crates, then it means of course you need huge capital to start, like a bit huge. So depending on your client size, depending on your market size, and you can be able to determine the capital you want to start a business with. Yes. All right, so let's move on to the next tip. So another thing you want to consider is that maybe you want to consider putting this or taking this business to the next level online, giving it an online presence, so you can create a Facebook account, you can create a website account, create a website, yes, to give it that online presence. You might consider to do that as well. Then finally, geographical location. So if you're doing like 100 crates of eggs or less than that, I would advise that you focus on one geographical location, like let's say one region, all right, so that you can be able to satisfy your clients within that geographical location. But let's say you're doing like thousands, well, then of course you can consider looking at other region, because you need more clients so that you can supply your eggs to them. Okay, so these are some of the tips or things you need to consider, things you need to know before you start your egg business. Yeah, thank you for staying with me till now. All right, on my next video I'll be talking about things to avoid, things to avoid when starting your egg business, and how to scale up your egg business to the next level. Watch out for that video. Okay, so consider to subscribe so that you don't miss out on that video, because you're going to learn some great stuff out of that video. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please, if you have received any value from this video, consider to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it to your loved ones. Thanks. I'll meet you on my next video. Bye for now.